New to Amazon ads, I'll show you how to set them up in the USA. I'm Josh Hackett, CEO of EHP Consulting Group. Let's dive in. Before we run ads, I just need you to understand ACoS and ROAS, right? So you want to determine how good your ads are doing. In order to do that, you can either determine it by ACoS. ACoS, it's the lower the better. And you can just use this chart. You want to get it in the amazing category, which is 0% to 29%. This is mainly if you're an expert, but if you get it in this category and you can maintain it, you're considered an expert. ROAS is going to be the higher the better. And then this is amazing ROAS, which is 3.44 or higher. So when you're running ads, again, you're going to see that you're either doing it by ACoS, you can see ours is 4% right here, or ROAS. So you need some type of metric to determine if your ads are doing well. Okay. And that's what you're going to be seeing when you're running ads is either ACoS or ROAS or both. So just pick one. I like to do ACoS, and because it's like easy, the lower the better, right? And as long as you get it below 29%, usually for most categories, you're considered an expert in that category. So the first thing we're going to do is create 4 automatic campaigns. Now you're going to click create campaign right here. And then you're going to go to the campaign builder and do sponsored products. So click continue. Now what you want to do is pick only one product, just one. Your top product, the one that you think that's going to do the best, the one that's already doing well. You want to just focus on one product. All right. I'm just going to add one right here. We're going to scroll down. You're going to do automatic targeting. You're going to click set bids by targeting group. You're going to turn all of these off, and you're only going to be doing a close match. What this does is Amazon's going to automatically use their AI algorithm, look at your listing and put your listings in front of other competitors that are close to your product, right? So that's a great one. Right now, the budget's 0.52 per click. We're just going to do a little bit higher than that. Instead of 0.52, we're going to do 0.54. So just 2 cents higher, right? Now this is a close match, automatic campaign. We're going to do dynamic bids down only. We're going to scroll down. We're just going to name the campaign. So you can do the 8, your ASIN, just so you know what product this is, right? ASIN. And then we're going to do auto close match. So now you know this is the automatic campaign. It's close match. That's what you made it. And you know the ASIN is. If you have a portfolio, make that as well. You're really daily budget. If you're a beginner, just start with $5 a day. And then you kind of go from there. This, you're going to turn anything, if this is showing, turn that off and then click launch campaign. Okay. That's your first campaign. Then you're going to run campaign number 2. You're going to set it up the same exact way, but except for close match, you're going to do loose match. And again, you want to do 2 cents above the 78. So we're going to be doing 80 cents. Create the campaign. Next, you're going to do one more and you're going to be doing substitutes. Again, 2 cents above this. Create last campaign is going to be compliments, right? And Amazon's going to show your product to any products that are complementary to your product. So if you sell a Queen Comforter, then they're going to be showing you in front of Queen Comforter pillows, right? That's a complement of your product. So you're going to do, it's going to be 1 campaign, 2 campaign, 3 campaign, 4 campaign. These are called automatic research campaigns. This is the best way to get started. Once you're running these campaigns, you're going to notice that one does very, very well. So maybe the close match does the best. And what you want to do is whatever campaign is doing the best. And again, you can determine how it's doing. Whatever one is doing the best, you're going to take your bid and put most of your bid back into the campaign that's doing the best. So if compliments is doing terrible, you want to turn it off, take the bid that you were spending, the $5 per day, put it back into the campaign that's doing the best, which might be close match, for example, right? So run these for 14 to 30 days. After you run them for 14 to 30 days, you're going to come back into your Amazon ads. You're going to go to sponsored ads report. You're going to click create a report, and you're going to pull a report. So click run that. Okay. So you've got your automatic campaigns running. You figure out which one's doing best. You're doubling down. Now you're pulling an advertising report. And what it's going to show you once you download this report, so just run it and then go back and download that report. And you'll be able to download it. There should be a download button. Let's see. Right here. And then what you're going to do is it's going to tell you exactly what the customer typed in. So you can see customer search term right here. and you can see how much you spent to generate a sale for this. So what you're going to do is go into the first column right here. You're going to filter it. You're going to scroll all the way to the right, which is probably column J. And then you're going to see K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, Q as in queen. You're going to filter this from the lowest, the smallest to largest. And remember, we have our special sheet, our handy dandy sheet right here. And we want anything below 30%. Those are the ones that are potentially winners for us. So we're going to filter it, and we're only going to look at the ones that are below 30% ACoS. We've got some in here that are 1% ACoS, right? And we want to just try to find the top 5 keywords. So a customer actually typed in compostable trash bag. We spent 98 cents. That's in column N. Column P is showing that we made $90. So we spent pretty much 98 cents, made $90 in return. That's a 1% ACoS. So what we can do is find like 5, let's do 3 keywords, 3 of these keywords, take them. And what we're going to do now is create a manual campaign. So you're going to come back in to that same place where you made that auto campaign. And now you want to keep running the auto campaigns if they're doing well, but you also now want to create a manual campaign. So you're going to come and do the same exact thing, but right here, you're going to click manual targeting. Now we're going to do enter list. You can either do just broad, just phrase, or just exact. I'm going to tell you to do just exact for right now because this is exactly what the customers typed in to find your product and buy your product. So why would we do something different when we know this is the exact keyword? It literally says it. So we're going to just put those in here. And we want to have around 3 to 5 per campaign. So right now I'm just going to put 5, the 5 that we highlighted, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and click add keywords. Now it says choose an alternate bid. We're just going to do 52 cents. There's also another keyword that Amazon added in secretly without us knowing, and we don't want to add in any extra keywords because Amazon's just going to charge us for those. So we're going to exit. It says keywords related to your product category. I'm okay. Let's just click X. And then these, what we're going to do is the ones that have 52 cents. We're going to make sure that they all match up. So this one, we spent 98 cents per click. It even tells us how much we spent. And we're just going to put that in. Here it is. It says we put it 44, but we spent 98. So I'm going to change this to 98 cents. Right. And then the next one, it says we actually spent 73 cents for bags to go takeout. So I'm going to change this to 73 and then so on. So you're going to go through this and make sure it just matches the sheet because you know how much you actually spent. After that, again, down only. And now you're going to do, instead of auto, it's going to be a manual campaign. So you want to remember manual campaign and where did you get it? This is called the search term report. So I'm going to do STR. So that way we remember, oh, how did we get this report? We got it from actual search terms. It's from the search term report. And you can put how many keywords you have in here, 5. I wouldn't put more than 5 in one campaign because then it's going to get really hard to manage. Because when you come in, you're going to be like, what if one does extremely well and the others suck? Do you have like 100 keywords? You're going to be like, oh my gosh, 50 did well and two did terrible and 3 did. It's going to be very hard to manage. So start small and then build your way up. Once you have multiple campaigns that are working well, then you can move to the next step. But the next step is if you didn't want to wait 30 days, you could utilize tools. So for example, if you went to helium10.com, there is a link in the description for a free trial. But what they have is you can actually see what your competitors are running Amazon ads for. So you can see what keywords they're running for Amazon ads. And that's great data because then you know if your competitors are running Amazon ads for example, maybe they're only running Amazon ads for biodegradable trash bags, this one in red, then we probably might want to run for those because we know they're working if the competitor's running for it. So what you can do is go into tools, into Helium 10, and you go to Cerebro, and then you're going to find your top competitor. So the best thing about Helium 10 is not only does it show you your competitors' keywords, but it also shows you data on how much money they're making per month. So we can get that data. And we can see the data right now. If let's say we were selling grip strengtheners, let's say that's where our main product is. We can look and we can see, okay, what competitor is making the most amount of sales and is pretty much the same as ours. So this one's making almost $300,000 a month. So what I can do is I can copy the ASIN. So I can click on the listing, copy their ASIN, put it into Cerebro, this Helium 10 tool, click get keywords, right? And then I can run a search and it's going to tell me all of the keywords that they're ranking for. I'm going to click export data. And then it's going to show me all of this data. Okay. But what you're going to do is you're going to filter it. So we're going to hide this. And we're going to only show, let's see. And then we're going to filter it again. And this is the ranks. This is the keywords that they're actually running Amazon ads for. We're going to click select all. And then we're only going to show number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now it's going to show us right here, but here's great data. This is an ad they're running and they're ranking number 3 for this ad. So you can see they're ranking number 3, sponsored rank 3. They're getting 7,000 searches a month for this keyword, and they're getting almost 500 sales just for running ads for this keyword. And the keyword is hand grip strengthener. So there we go. We could potentially do the same exact thing, run another campaign just towards this one, doing another exact match. Right, so we create a whole different campaign. So I would remove these, do a whole new campaign, just hand grip strengthener, add that as a keyword, exact match. And then I could, instead of STR, I could do Helium 10. So I know I got it from Helium 10 and put the competitor's ASIN that I got it from in my campaign name. So I know where I got the keyword from. Now that's another way to do it. And that's why Helium 10 is so powerful. But that's it for today's video. If you want more Amazon videos, tell me what to cover next in the comments. If you learned something new, drop a like. And if you're an Amazon seller, I highly recommend subscribing to our channel because we're giving away great content that's going to help you in your Amazon journey. And of course, if you need any help with increasing sales, anything mentioned in this video, or just help selling on Amazon, contact EHP Consulting Group. The link is right in the description to contact us or schedule a call. One of our most popular services is our Amazon Advertising Management Service. This is where we're going to come in. We're going to set up all of your ads. We're going to monitor them and make sure you're getting all of that customer data. Then we're going to be creating manual campaigns. We're going to be using multiple strategies to make sure that your Amazon ads are doing extremely well and helping you save time, money, and increase your sales at the ehpconsultinggroup.com. I'm Josh Hackett, CEO of EHP Consulting Group, and I'm signing out.